I like Napoli to win the Scudetto this year as a tribute to Diego Maradona right after Argentina win the World Cup. Its 77th season in existence this year. Maradona's death on November the 25th of 2020 was date numerology of 76. So after 76 seasons, season 77, this is going to be a tribute to Argentina and its World Cup victory honoring the legendary Diego Maradona. And regrettably, I remain objective, predicting Inter at the start of the year. This is what I'm talking about. Who would have thought that Napoli, after all the players that left, Insigne, Milik, Mertens, Koulibaly, Fabian Ruiz, that Napoli would be competing for Scudetto. These names are all flying under the radar for Napoli right now. It is a huge surprise. It's going to be 4 seasons and 4 different winners in Serie A. Juventus, Inter, Milan, and now Napoli. Society Sportivo Calcio Napoli is Gematria 36. 36 seasons later, from 1986-87, Argentina wins in 22-23. 36 years after the heart attack of Diego Maradona. I believe Napoli wins the Scudetto in the 36th match of the season. Who could Napoli win the Scudetto against? It could be against Inter. It could be against Bologna. It could be Bologna. It could be at home, or actually Renato Dalla, that is away. I like Napoli to celebrate at Naples against Inter at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. And Napoli to win, Napoli to have 6 wins and 2 draws, Napoli to have 8 matches and 6 wins, like Argentina winning the World Cup for the first time since 1986. 62 ties into the fact that it is Diego Maradona that has Gematria 62. The amount of time from Diego Maradona's death to the end of the Serie A campaign, match week 38, 2 years, 6 months. That's a lot like a Scudetto having Gematria of 26. And also AC Milan is the defending champion. It is AC Milan that has Gematria 26. 1986-87, the Scudetto for Napoli. This year, the 77th season for Napoli. December the 18th, the amount of time that Argentina win the World Cup, to Sunday, May the 21st, is a time span of 22 weeks after Argentina win their 22nd trophy, and Maradona, I should say, dying November 25/7 of 2020, which is 22-day numerology. Argentina win their 22nd trophy in the 22nd World Cup. I'm predicting 22 weeks later, Napoli to win the Scudetto in their 36th match against Inter. Luciano Spalletti, the manager of Napoli, used to managed Inter before he got sacked. He was with Inter. He's going to win the Scudetto against Inter, in my view, against his former club, Luciano Spalletti. Napoli began their season against Hellas Verona because Diego Maradona's first match with Napoli came against Verona in 1984. And this first match against Verona is a tribute to Diego Maradona. Napoli missed out of top 4 after drawing against Verona in 2021. But then they overcome the heartbreak. They win the Scudetto. So let's go to May the 21st again. The amount of time from Maradona's death to the Scudetto, That's 2 years. That's the 6th month because Scudetto is gematria of 26. It'd be the 30th month since Diego Maradona's death that they win the Serie A against Inter because Inter's gematria 30 right after the Bologna match. Bologna's gematria 30. Messi then is going to help PSG win its first Champions League in 30 years. Right after beating England in the World Cup 30 months from Maradona's death. Napoli will win the Scudetto. At Verona is gematria 30. Luciano Spalletti debut against Verona. The crown, Corona, crown in Italian. The crown is gematria of 30. 30 months later, Napoli win. The 31st month would see the end of the Serie A season on June the 4th. So going back from Maradona's death at just week 38, when the season concludes, is 31st month. And what we get right there is Diego in Napoli and Maradona having gematria of 31. 33 points in Napoli's first season with Diego Maradona, 1984. Spalletti, Luciano's Spalletti is gematria 33. It's the past 4 seasons we see 4 different champions with Juventus and Inter and Milan and Napoli. I Campioni. The champions, I Campioni, the champions in Italian as gematria of 53. That is the significance of the World Cup on December the 18th to May the 21st against Inter. 5 months and 3 days. Also, AC Milan was the last champion. AC Milan is gematria 53. It'd be 4 months and 3 days from the season opener to the World Cup. 18 weeks. This is Argentina's 18th World Cup. 4 months and 4 days. Campioni, champions, gematria 44. It is Argentina. It is the Messiah, Messi, the Messiah's gematria of 44. State of Qatar is gematria 44. 4 months and 4 days. Napoli wins the Scudetto against Inter as a tribute to Diego Maradona. 22 weeks after winning the World Cup, 2 years and 6 months after his death, 30 months after his death, they win the Scudetto. Messi wins the Champions League for the first time in 30 years after leading Argentina the World Cup victory. I like Napoli to win the Scudetto.